Macro influencers have the power to elevate your brand's visibility and engage with hundreds of thousands of people in a single post. But how do you ensure you're working with the right macro influencers that align with your brand's values and goals? Today we'll help you tackle this question by diving deep into what macro influencers are and how to find the perfect fit for your brand. We will also do a brief tutorial on how to use Influencity's platform to conduct an in-depth analysis of their content quality and brand affinity. Let's dive in. What are macro influencers? Macro influencers are social media personalities with a substantial following, usually ranging in the hundreds of thousands. They are often recognized as experts in their field or even have celebrity status. With their broad and diverse audience, they have the potential to skyrocket your brand's exposure and potentially connect you with a massive pool of potential customers through their content. But it's not just about the numbers. A successful partnership goes beyond reach. You must ensure that the micro-influencers' values and goals align with your brand, and above everything, that their followers represent your target demographics. Because if their audience is different from your target audience, the collaboration will most likely not work as expected. So, how can you identify the right macro-influencers for your brand? Finding the perfect macro-influencer is crucial to piecing together a puzzle. Here's how you can assemble this puzzle. Number 1, conduct thorough research. Define your criteria. Pinpoint the characteristics, values, and demographics that align with your brand. Do you need a macro influencer who specializes in a certain topic? Defining these criteria will streamline your search. Explore brand collaborations. Investigate if a macro influencer has previously partnered with brands similar to yours. Assess the authenticity and success of these partnerships. Review brand image. Evaluate the macro influencer's personality, values, and overall brand image. Make sure these aspects align with your brand. Use influencer discovery tools. Platforms like Influencity can simplify your search with their extensive database of influencers, where you can filter your search based on various criteria. Number 2, evaluate audience demographics. Start by using social media tools to gather insights about macro influencers' audience demographics, such as age, gender, location, and interests. Also, consider their reach, niche, follower authenticity, and growth rate. Resources like Influencity's Influencer Relationship Management tool can make this process easier by providing detailed analytics about influencer audiences. Number 3, review content quality. Look at these factors: creativity and originality. Look for influencers who consistently offer unique and engaging content. Consistency. Ensure the content is consistent in theme, tone, visual style, and messaging. Relevancy and authenticity. The content should resonate with your brand and target audience. Do they share genuine stories that align with your brand values? Brand alignment. Review their timeline for previous collaborations with similar brands. Engagement. Look for content that sparks conversation, elicits comments, and encourages interactions. Influencity's Discover feature is a great tool to use if you want to zero in on profiles that are impacting your target audience. You can also get a sneak peek at a profile's performance metrics without leaving this page. Let's find out how to do it step by step in this mini tutorial. For example, say we're at a restaurant located in London, UK, and are looking for macro influencers to get the word out about our new location. We would use Influencity's Discover tool and select New Search. Here we click Search Influencers on the right. The first step is to pick a social network. We're going to use Instagram because it's a highly visual platform, and we'll select the number of followers. Since we're looking for mega influencers, we'll select between 100,000 and 1 million. To get an up-and-coming influencer, let's define follower growth. For example, 20% growth in 3 months. Keep in mind that any profile that doesn't match your filters will be excluded, so start with fewer filters and lower parameters. You can always adjust this later. Let's add London, UK for the influencer location. And since our restaurant will be opening in London, we also want profiles with a following in London. Let's put 5% of audiences to start off. You can also select a gender, if this is relevant, an age, and an interest. In this case, we want a foodie, so we want to look for influencers whose content features restaurants, foods, and grocery. You can also select the language of an influencer and their audience, the brands that appear in their post or that they have worked with. Lookalikes is a great filter if there's an influencer that you know and like and you want to find profiles similar to theirs. To do so, just type their handle here. In the hashtags filter, we'll add the hashtag foodie to find profiles that have used this term recently. And finally, we'll select the box has email because we want the profile that has a public email address. This makes reaching out to them easier and more professional as we don't have to rely on direct messages. We've narrowed our pool down to 10 influencers. Let's click here to check them out. Our filters are displayed along the top. This includes the social network, follower range, follower growth, as well as the location of the influencers and their audience. This information is also shown in the columns. You can see the location, the number of followers, the number of interactions, and the follower growth for each profile. These are all complementary metrics. To see what their content looks like, you can always click on their handle to open their Instagram profile in another page. If we like their aesthetic and we want to unlock more metrics, we can click Save to add them to the Influencer Relationship Management tool. To see their full metrics, click Yes, Analyze Profile. You'll also see the cost of this action, which is 1 analysis. Click Save. Now, this influencer will appear with a pink dot on the top left, and you can preview their profile straight from Discover. Along the top, you have the global KPIs such as the number of followers and earned media. You have their follower quality. This influencer has a very good follower quality, and their engagement rate is about the same as the other profiles with the same community size. This is the activity split, what you can expect from each post, and this is their growth. As you can see, this profile has had rapid follower growth. As for likes, they hit a peak in May. Maybe they jumped on a popular trend. Down here, we have influencer interests, the accounts they've mentioned, and the hashtags they've used. These are some of the brands that appear in their posts. For example, maybe they uploaded a mirror selfie where the Apple logo was visible on the back of their phone. Profile lookalikes are profiles with similar content. And down here, we have an audience data. This includes the age and gender of the audience, gender split, and also where the audience is coming from. In this case, over 40% comes from the UK, which is perfect. Finally, notable followers are followers who could be considered influencers themselves. For example, we can see that celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay follows this account. This is great, as engagement from notable followers can really give your marketing efforts a boost. At the bottom of the section, you can see this profile's top organic and sponsored posts. As you can see, these filters can really help you narrow down a sea of profiles into a manageable pool of relevant candidates. What's more, easy access to comprehensive analytics makes it simple to take data-driven decisions for your campaigns. If you want to learn more about how to connect, negotiate, and set clear campaign goals with influencers, check out the link in the description below to download our Influencer Outreach Guide. You'll also find there a link to try Influencity for free if you liked what you saw in this demo. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.